Greetings one and all, my name is Lancer and welcome back once again to Data Live. We'll be watching episode 4 of season 4, and last time on, we concluded the Nia arc. It was sad, but true. That doesn't mean anything. Things were going well at their little comiquette competition until Isaac Westcott showed up and caused Nia to invert. She got stabbed by Artemisia, he took her Khalifa, and now Westcott has Beelzebub. But at least Nia's alive. Don't know about her powers though. But yeah, now we get into the next spirit. Forget how quick the Nia arc is. This season kind of returns to form in a way. We cover 3 spirits in this arc instead of 2 like we have been, but hey, let's get right into the episode. Yay, we're back at school. I love that shot. I'll never forget when the trailers for this season were rolling out and it showed that shot of Toka just like, hey, what's up? I was like, oh, I can't wait.
Wait, all spirits used to be human at some point?
Well, I'm not sure about it. I doubt I'm ever gonna get another chance to look any further into it. Like, I could never find out much about the spirit of origin. All that being said,
Kurumi looked into it.
I can stop him from using future entry at least.
Artemisia Ashcroft is the British anti-spirit team's ace, the top wizard of the organization.
Artemisia Ashcroft. Like Jessica in season 2, forgot she was a character.
I was always under the impression she hated DEM, so I wonder why she joined forces with Westcott.
I don't know, and I doubt we'll ever find out.
My birthday's in March, so you'd better start thinking of gifts. How old do you think I am? Since I refuse to turn 30, I'm going to say I'm 30.
I'm certainly losing my fucking mind.
When you speak to me, please call me sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, did anything
Why?
happen?
My best friend Ari did set a date for her wedding. I guess that's something. So happy for her. I'm kind of starting to think the god of marriage is something against me, you know what I mean?
I guess give it time.
Sir, that is so totally lame, sir.
Send a giant extinction level asteroid hurtling right toward Japan at top speed, please.
Uh-huh.
Abracadabra, baby! Drop an asteroid on my head!
Ask and you shall receive.
Shido, is that?
I wonder what it is.
Yeah, it's a spirit.
Showing the 6. Wait, why 6? She's not number 6. I swear, the number 9 was thrown around at one point, but there's more than 9.
Spirit?
On standby. I put them on alert like you asked.
It's funny, them having the spirits just a part of this. I did not turn my light on. Because, for a while, they weren't aware of, Ratatoskr.
The same thing happened in all of these locations simultaneously.
So have the anti-spirit teams in other countries.
Ah, yes, the original voice is back. There she is, in all of her CG glory.
We're assigning a code name. We've settled on Zodiac for the time being.
Zodiac? Interesting, because she comes from space, the stars.
But we think it's likely Westcott found her by using Beelzebub.
All the satellites in the world, and we can't see this. Before she speaks, because I don't know if she actually speaks. I mean, it can't be hard to do Mukuro's voice. In the original one, she just says hama a lot, and we-sama. She has a very, it's not monotone, because, it is kind of monotone, but it's kind of like under. It's a very specific sounding voice, I'm curious. Segva.
So that thing with her is an angel?
Yes.
Yes,
Michael.
that's how
She
spirits
drops
are.
that key.
Michael. Yes, that is the name. I'm just used to hearing Mikhail. Kingdom Hearts type beat. Mikhail is arguably the most broken one, other than Zofkiel. I feel like Zofkiel, Raziel, and Mikhail are pretty deadly. But even still, I feel like Mikhail, if it hits Raziel, it locks it. And even Zofkiel. This season introduces some pretty broken powers. And plus she has the black holes as well. Mukuro's pretty powerful, man. Every spirit's powerful at the beginning, hence the whole ceiling thing.
Bingo. It's what Zodiac used to carry out her attack on Earth.
Bing bong.
She was probably upset at being awoken from her nice little nap. And let's be real, who can't relate to that? As per usual, I've got an idea.
Ah, yes.
You can talk to her just as if you were actually out there with her.
Now, the time is upon us. How about some long-distance VR space love?
Long distance Hajime Masho.
What's up? God, help me! My hands! You blew my whole thing off!
Your whole what? Your whole ding dang off?
Swear I'm not an enemy.
Fumo.
Oh, she said Fumu?
It's fortunate that we decided to go with the projection idea for your sake.
How unusual. I would have expected that you'd perish already.
Finally, she.
I know this voice! Kristen McGuire. No, I know this voice. I have heard her before. She's been in every season. She's been in every season of Data Live. It's just like an additional voice. Interesting. Now she's actually a main character. That's kind of cool. Oh my god, I'm blanking. I know her voice from something. Yes! I remember because I did a video. The ice guy and his cool female colleague. I low-key kind of shit on her voice when I did it. I didn't roast her. I actually really like her voice. That actually is pretty good casting. Damn.
Only a projection, you say? Curious indeed.
If you don't mind.
Mukuro.
Mukuro.
Shimiya.
My name is.
Why do we need prompts for this? It's his name. Why are these not being translated? Good job, Crunchyroll.
My name is Shido, and congratulations, I'm your future husband. You better
Well.
be ready.
Shido Itsuka, huh?
Did that work?
How are her levels looking? Any shift?
She's
No
just...
changes.
Tell me, what is your goal? Why did you come out to space to talk to me? It doesn't make sense.
Oh my god, I'm falling in love with her voice. Oh man. I regret saying what I said all that time ago. I didn't talk shit. I made, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I made a video, I think it was like at the start of last year, where I was like going through dub voices of anime that was coming out at the time. Her voice was one in the show I just talked about that I was like kind of iffy on. Oh my god, I think that's a perfect casting for her voice.
Kind of like my thing, I guess.
It's kind of like my thing.
There are 9 others like Muku to whom you've already offered assistance.
Yeah. So now that you know what this is about, can you come to the surface and let me seal your power?
I refuse. Muku has no need of help from one such as yourself. I'm content to float in the ether, minding my business.
But
Muku.
Are you referring to that hunk of scrap metal? No matter, let them come. They are hardly a worthy adversary.
Let them come.
Let them come.
It's gotta be sad being up here all alone.
It's not an issue. Being alone doesn't make Muku feel sad in the least. Muku just doesn't feel loneliness, nor sadness.
Cap.
Muku has locked all the chambers of her heart.
You've locked.
Turned the key on herself.
Nevertheless, Muku wants to keep all things away from her heart lest it break. That's why Muku has chosen to live here in space where no one can reach her.
You can be happy there, I promise you that.
It is not for you or anyone else to decide what makes Muku happy.
That is fair.
Let's suppose you were to seal my power. Could you really guarantee Muku would be safe from further endangerment?
Oh, that line, that hurts now, considering she was one of the first to go.
Well, Shido, your intentions are noble, but I tire of this hypocrisy.
Oh, I just noticed her boots. They got keys on them. Oh my god, I love rewatching this arc now, because Mukuro has always been one that is hard to include her in my favorites just because she was so new. I mean, she's the last one that we seal before going into the end. Oh, just hearing her voice now, it's like, oh, I'm so excited to watch this arc again.
For example, I could use Michael to stop this planet's spin. Goodbye, Shido. May we not meet again. Sekra.
I mean, she's powerful as well. It's just that ability.
Oh, come on. Can you really be that depressed over one little rejection? But don't forget, spirits are capable of causing disasters too.
Special designation disaster beings.
Above us is something we would be foolhardy to ignore. If DEM beats Mukuro, then Westcott will gain her power. And if they fail, Mukuro will destroy the Earth anyway. We have no choice but to seal Mukuro's powers before DEM gets her, and it becomes an exponentially bigger problem.
You imagine if Westcott got
Right.
Mikhail.
What are they saying? Stop pushing me.
What were you doing out there?
Hey, gang.
So is there anything we can do to help out? I'm afraid we don't have many options. I think the only way to Mukuro's heart is to use her angel on her.
Something I've been meaning to share with you all.
There's so many characters, man.
Fraxinus's bridge?
Upgrades, people.
It's a new model with upgraded everything. She's Fraxinus Excelsior! This is a cakewalk for her. How goes it?
Welcome.
Oh yeah, Maria.
It's a pleasure to see you. It's rude to gape, Shido.
Were I a spirit, my happiness would decrease.
I said this like during the season 5 reactions, but can Maria get a physical form? Or sorry, Maria. They'll probably say Maria in the English, but in Japanese they say Maria.
My call sign is Maria. It's a pleasure to work with you again. I must ask that you please limit personal goods brought on the bridge. You do not need straw dolls or your silly anime figures.
You never complained before. What accounts for the sudden change?
You seem to forget that I couldn't speak before. Also, please refrain from personal calls, especially
Her
those
personal
ex-wives.
beliefs.
First,
No.
Cameras are to be used for work purposes only, not to spy on past lovers.
For real?
Oh my
I didn't
god.
find out you all were using Fraxinus for such seedy purposes.
Either.
We would never.
Now then, Coach. It's Chairman Elliot Woodman.
I forgot we get into this.
Oh, the name isn't ringing any bells.
It should. Hey, Raina, ring any bells? Well, granted, you met him for like 5 seconds before you took a back shot from Ike.
Hello. It's been a while.
Oh, it's you.
Oh yeah, you met him as well earlier. That's right, when he drove by in season 2. 2 or 3? No, season 3.
Lest I remain directions guy, I'll introduce myself.
That's directions
My name
guy.
is Elliot Baldwin Woodman.
I don't like that. Can it just be Elliot Woodman? Elliot Baldwin Woodman. That's just such a, not a mouthful, it's a tongue twister.
Yes, the chairman of Ratataskir's Round Table. He's its head and founder.
You have my thanks. I am incredibly grateful to you.
I owe you thanks. I mean, without Ratataskir, I'd have gotten nowhere.
I have a few questions for you. Tell me something then.
Why so
As one of
hostile?
DEM's founding members, what's behind your newfound motivation to save spirits? You were the one who manifested them in the first place.
Forgot she calls him out on this.
What exactly are you plotting now?
Oh, I see. You're the one who had the power to look up anything you wanted to know about anyone you wished, aren't you? Back then, our motivation was simple. We hoped to utilize the power of spirits. But that was before I had the opportunity to lay eyes on the spirit of origin. Once I did, I was changed forever.
Yeah.
Karen Mathers, whom you see behind me. She was of the same mind as me about DEM and the rest of it.
Which is interesting now, having seen their backstory. In their backstory, like, we didn't delve into Karen at all, really. Like, she was there. The main relationship was between Ike, Elliot, and Ellen. Yeah, she holds more of a grudge towards him, probably because she was pretty sunsun about him. Hence, when we see them fight in season 5, but Karen's sort of just been there. I kind of wish we delved more. I mean, we do a little bit in season 5, you know. Obviously, she loves him.
She is Ellen Mather's little sister, though Ellen looks more like the younger of the two siblings.
What exactly happened?
Love did, my friend.
Sorry?
The moment I first laid eyes on the spirit of origin, she stole my heart away and I could no longer proceed as before.
Oh, man. Sound familiar?
Silly as it might seem to you, that is the real reason.
We haven't delved into that again either, really, since then. The fact that he fell in love with Origin. But when we see Origin's origin, she recognizes him, but she doesn't, he lets them get away. Like, he tells them, just, like, take care of her.
To be honest, sir, I'm relieved. I'm glad Ratataskir was founded by someone like you.
Sorry, but would it be possible for me to get a better look at your face?
Oh, 'cause...
It's incredible. You do look just like him. Exactly as I remember.
Oh, if only the plot would let him elaborate.
How'd they find us?
Beelzebub.
Yeah. Forget Ike's pretty involved in this season. He hasn't been since, like, season 2.
And I beg of you, save Zodiac if you can.
Oh, right. If only we could be teleported.
I finally tracked down Elliot, and I get a little bonus. Nice of you guys to show up, and don't get jealous. I'll play with you as soon as I deal with Elliot.
Could just take all of them. Well, shit. It's something nice and sweet.
Once upon a time, there was a young man named Shido Itsuka. Who is it that awaits Shido, Momotaro, and Little Red Riding Hood at the ball? I suppose we shall see.
Forgot this goes into one of my favorite episodes of all time. Oh my god. Well, that was episode 4 of season 4, Space Spirit. Oh my god. The pacing of this season is very bizarre. I don't know how to describe it. It's like normal pace. It's just because seasons 1 to 3 they start slow and then they just brah. like insane amounts of coverage. Whereas this, I mean, I don't know, it varies from episode to episode. This episode was just like, yeah, all right, we introduced our next spirit, and now we're tangentially into this little Ike invasion story. And next episode, where we get isekai, we'll deal with that when we deal with that. I can't get over Mukuro's voice. I think I've fallen in love. I think I might have found a new favorite dub voice. I don't know. I need to watch more stuff that she's in. But granted, a lot of the stuff that she's in is newer stuff, and I don't really like newer dubbed stuff. But yeah, we got a pretty big arc now we're going into, because this is going to cover at least half the season, is Mukuro's story. I love her just her normal voice, which makes me really look forward to when we get later stuff where she gets a little more expressive. I don't want to say we have a filler episode next time, but I mean, if you saw my first time reaction to the episode, I mean, I really did not enjoy it when I watched it, but you know, it's been a while. Data Life has had plenty of episodes that are, well, fun. We'll use that word. It's going to be funny to rewatch it. But Mukuro has locked her heart, her emotions, her everything. How do we save someone who's by all means dead inside? At this point, just put faith in Shido and Ratatoskr and our spirits. Either way, this is my reaction to episode 4 of season 4 of Data Live. Join me next time for episode 5, as well as everything else that'll be coming out soon. Until next time, I'm Lancer. Thanks for watching.